John Charles Lodge, born on July 20, 1943, in Birches Green near Erdington, Birmingham, came of age during a time when post-war England was rediscovering its rhythm and creative energy. Growing up amid this cultural rebirth, young Lodge found himself captivated by the magic of sound. From his earliest days, he was drawn to the energy and emotional pull of music, inspired by pioneers of rock and roll such as Buddy Holly and Jerry Lee Lewis. Their melodies awakened in him a desire not only to listen but to understand how music worked. This curiosity extended beyond art. Lodge also had a keen interest in mechanics and innovation. After completing his education at Birches Green Infant and Junior School and later at Central Grammar School, he went on to study engineering at Birmingham College of Advanced Technology, a decision that reflected both his intellect and disciplined approach to life. At 14, fate introduced him to someone who would play a significant role in his destiny, Ray Thomas, a fellow young musician who shared his dreams and enthusiasm for rock and roll. The two quickly bonded and eventually formed a local band called El Riot and the Rebels, performing across Birmingham's thriving club circuit during the early 1960s. They played in venues like the Tilbury Club, where they occasionally shared stages with up-and-coming acts such as the Beatles and Jerry and the Pacemakers. However, Lodge decided to pause his musical ambitions for a while to focus on completing his studies, believing that education was the key to stability. Little did he know, his path back to music was already written. By 1966, the world of music was calling him once again. The Moody Blues, a band undergoing transformation after the departure of bassist Clint Warwick, were searching for a new member. Lodge was invited to join, reuniting him with Ray Thomas and introducing him to guitarist Justin Hayward, who had replaced Denny Laine. The chemistry between them was instant, and the group soon began to shift from their rhythm and blues roots to a more progressive and symphonic sound that would define their legacy. Lodge's role went far beyond that of a bassist. His creativity as a songwriter and vocalist became a cornerstone of the Moody Blues' success. He wrote some of their most memorable songs, including Ride My Seesaw, Isn't Life Strange, and I'm Just a Singer, in a rock and roll band. The latter two earned him ASCAP Songwriting Awards and showcased his gift for crafting thought-provoking lyrics infused with melody and emotion. His collaboration with Justin Hayward on Gemini Dream became another success, landing on the Billboard Hot 100 and further cementing his reputation as a versatile artist. The Moody Blues music was unlike anything else in the late 1960s and 1970s. Their blend of poetic lyricism, orchestral arrangements, and philosophical themes captivated audiences worldwide. Lodge, always a thinker and dreamer, played a pivotal role in shaping this sound. His collaboration with Mike Pinder on the song Out and In from the 1969 album To Our Children's Children reflected the band's fascination with human consciousness and the mysteries of life. In 1985, the Moody Blues were honored with the Ivor Novello Award for Outstanding Contribution to Music, a recognition of the band's profound influence on rock history. In the mid-1970s, Lodge explored new creative avenues outside the band. He partnered with Justin Hayward on the critically acclaimed album Blue Jays, which captured the introspective tone of the post-psychedelic era. 2 years later, he released his first solo project, Natural Avenue, which included the heartfelt singles Say You Love Me. The album revealed a more personal and reflective side of Lodge, balancing soulful vocals with insightful lyrics. He also produced the first 2 albums for the band Trapeze, proving his versatility as a producer and arranger. Through the following decades, Lodge remained committed to his musical roots while embracing new sounds. His 1980 single Street Cafe was produced by Pip Williams, and in later years, he contributed to Moody Bluegrass, a Nashville tribute to the Moody Blues and its sequel, Moody Bluegrass 2, Much Love, lending his voice to bluegrass-infused renditions of his classic hits. 2015, Lodge released the album 10,000 Light Years Ago, a project that reunited him with former bandmates Ray Thomas and Mike Pinder. The record celebrated both nostalgia and renewal, reminding fans of his unwavering artistic spirit. Lodge toured to promote the album, performing with his solo band through 2017 and 2018. During this time, he developed a strong friendship with John Davison, lead singer of the band Yes, who was dating Lodge's daughter, Emily. Their connection led to several joint performances, merging two generations of rock artistry. Even in his later years, Lodge's passion for performing remained undiminished. In 2019, he joined the Royal Affair tour alongside Yes, Asia, and Carl Palmer's ELP Legacy. A year later, he performed on the Rock and Romance cruise with artists like Don Felder and America. His performances demonstrated his enduring vitality and love for live music. When the COVID-19 pandemic brought touring to a halt in 2020, Lodge turned inward, recording the song In These Crazy Times from his home studio. The song became a family collaboration. His son Kristian played guitar, his wife Kirsten provided harmonies, his daughter Emily managed production, and John Davison added vocals, highlighting the closeness that defined his personal life. John Lodge's private life was one of loyalty, faith, and family devotion. He married Kirsten on September 10, 1968, and together they built a lasting union that spanned more than 50 years. Their two children, Emily and Kristian, often worked alongside him, turning their home into both a creative and spiritual sanctuary. A devoted evangelical Christian, Lodge credited his faith for keeping him grounded amid fame's temptations. Unlike many of his contemporaries, he maintained a disciplined lifestyle, guided by moral conviction and gratitude. On October 10, 2025, the world lost John Lodge at the age of 82. His family announced that his passing was sudden and peaceful, with loved ones by his side. The news was met with tributes from musicians, fans, and admirers around the globe. They remembered him as not just a musical icon but also a gentle, humble man whose warmth resonated as deeply as his songs. At the time of his death, Lodge's estimated net worth was $18 million, a reflection of his decades-long career, successful albums, tours, and business ventures. But beyond wealth, his true legacy lay in his influence. Bass Player magazine ranked him among the top 10 bassists of all time, and in 2018, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as part of the Moody Blues. A year later, he received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Prague Awards in London, honoring his enduring contribution to progressive rock. Even toward the end of his life, Lodge's creativity never waned. His later works, such as Days of Future Past, My Sojourn, 2023, and The Love Conquers All EP, 2025, reflected a matured artist still exploring new dimensions of emotion and sound. Live albums like Live from Birmingham, the 10,000 Light Years Tour, 2017, and The Royal Affair and After, 2021, captured his vibrant stage energy and connection with fans. John Lodge's life was a harmonious blend of talent, integrity, and love for his art, his family, and his faith. From a curious boy in Birmingham inspired by American rock and roll to an international legend who helped redefine modern music, his story remains one of resilience and creativity. His melodies continue to echo through generations, carrying with them the spirit of a man whose music and message will forever live on. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and kindly subscribe for more videos like this.